Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts Dutch campaign, where it has been a long time. A very long time. Not for you guys, but for me, for the recording, it has been a very long time. Let's see. Oh yeah, China was being carved up by Great Britain. Korea is still alive. Almost the same color, really. Okay, our position here was acceptable in Asia. Although, getting real wars against Asia, especially against the USA there, yeah, no. Pass. Big ass fleets. In Europe, on the other hand, I have a fairly strong fleet operational. We are at peace, as you can see. However, we're losing 91 million a month. That's just not acceptable. Of course, part of it is a massive refit action. 17 ships that are being refitted. That is costing me all that money. Yeah, last episode we really... Well, we started to upgrade a couple of my ships at the very least. We made some models, 1917 models. But yeah, I guess we have to take the hit for a turn or two. Unless we can... Yeah, no, crew training is already at minimum. Yeah, I don't want to lose that. And I really would like to build a new dockyard. So let's just hit the end turn and hope that our monetary position is improving in today's episode of Dreadnoughts. Okay, 2 turns later, and we are now making money again. The refit, of course, of many of my ships is complete. However, in all honesty, we need to refit a lot more. Like my battle cruisers, my light cruisers. I have... Well, not that battle cruiser, apparently. You're refitted. Okay. Yeah. William the First class battle cruisers. I need to refit 2 of them. The Stroopwaffe. I remember that, girl. Batavia. Okay, we already have a newer model of that, so... Hold on. Yeah, delete the 1912 design. That is fine. In fact, do we have other ships with the same name? I don't think so. Well, the Alkmaar, of course. Am I gonna build a 1900 ship? No. Let's delete that design. 1902 design. Mark 1 turrets, let's get rid of them. Yeah, let's just clear out some of the designs. Any Makassar from 1900, clear out the design. Thank you. M-Class is 1917, that can stay. In fact, those are the newest ships in my fleet. I'd love to build some, but my capacity, yeah, I suppose we can lay down 6 of them. Yeah, monetary, that's okay-ish. I can live with that. And 6 extra light cruisers is always nice to have. In the meanwhile, I am putting some pressure on Chile. Because why not? And I want South America, essentially. That's my goal for today's episode. See if I can obtain South America. It would be hilarious if I could. For those of you that don't know, look at my Chilean campaign. Oh, that would be hilarious indeed. Okay, Chile. They refused. And the Germans took Denmark. Annoying, but not the end of the world. Annoying that Germany is a bit bigger now. They took it with only a single capital ship. Nice. Very nice, very nice. 3 battle cruisers are still being refitted. 1 month. Actually build heavy cruisers, yeah. Well, yeah, we can. A 1907 design. We are not gonna build 1907 heavy cruisers. We can upgrade this one, though. You know, let's start off with that for today. Refit the Delft. I mean... Oh. Okay. That doesn't work, does it? No. You have the same problem. So do you, so do you, so do you. Secondary towers. Don't tell me you all have that bloody setup. Yeah, you all have that bloody setup. That is unfortunate. Plan B. Honestly, that would have made my day if you could put a Barbette in there. Yeah, no, that's impossible. Still, swapping this ship out to oil saves a lot of weight. Meaning we can actually get some Barbettes, some anti-torps. Double. Anti-flood 3, Citadel. Yeah, okay. Good. New rangefinder. 2 powder TNT, please. Okay. The refit time is a bit longer now. But, yeah. Yes, I want to save the ship. Otherwise, I wouldn't press on the save ship button. Muppet. And we have a lot of them, right? The Delft. How many do we have? 12, yeah. Yeah, that's a bit of work we have to do. Oh well. That's doable. Well, well, well. Plans change, ladies and gentlemen. Plans change. Yeah, let's not blow up my relation with Italy straight away. Thank you very much. We, failed to get a war with Chile going, so I noticed, like, Norway. You, are looking a bit grumpy. And more importantly, we have a very bad relation with you. So, obviously, the choice was easily made. To attack southern Norway. We're gonna overrun Norway. After that, we're gonna turn our attention to Bulgaria. Yeah, we do have some ships in the area, of course. Enemy has 8 destroyers in the area. It's gonna be an interesting fight, I think. I have no idea how good the destroyers of my enemy will be. But we got enough firepower here to make them hurt, essentially. And you know what? I'm gonna send 2 heavy cruisers to support that fleet. Okay, yeah, that looks good. That looks good. We are making money again, so crew training up to max. Okay. Oh, and now that we have a lot more money, we can refit the last of those heavy cruisers. Excellent, excellent. 7 are being refitted. We finished the 6 new light cruisers that I was talking about earlier. Haven't gotten around to do anything else yet. Yeah, the taking of Norway would be very, very useful, I think. However, let's design that heavy cruiser. Let's begin with that. After all, I said we would do it this episode. Might as well do it now. Armored Cruiser 5? Yeah, it's the only heavy cruiser hull available to me currently. Let's say 14,000 tons. You know what? 13,000, but make her long. Okay, I would love 26 knots, honestly. Triple funnel with oil, induced boilers, geared turbines. Let's get a rangefinder on there. Okay. Let's get another rangefinder on there. Now let's get anti-flood 3. Anti-torp 1. Double. Electric shaft 1. Auxiliary 2. Unbalanced. Okay, let's go 12-inch, 10-inch main belt is the maximum. Okay. Something like that. You know what? Let's keep that at 4. That's fine. Okay, guns. And torpedoes. Hell yeah. "24-inch torpedo launchers, 2 of them on each side. That's 6 torpedoes. Yeah, that's good. And a couple of underwater ones because we can. Main guns. Mark 3s. It's all Mark 3s. I'm tempted to go 11-inch. Am I going for a battleship killer? That's the thing, right? It's a heavy cruiser. Let's get rid of those launchers. It's a heavy cruiser that we're having. I'm thinking 10-inch guns. You know, something like... that doesn't fit. Something like this. For my main gun armament. 2 6-inchers. Then, before people start swearing at me that I don't have a secondary armament on here, let's install 2 5-inch guns. Am I ever gonna buy that secondary tower? No, of course not. I don't want a give me a ship without a secondary tower. I mean, it's my decision if I want to get that buff or not. Bad idea, I know. Bad idea. Just annoyed that I keep forgetting, okay? Take you out. And it would work. You don't fit in there? Oh, that's a shame. Do you? Nope. What is that space for then? Oh, it's a doorway with, I don't know, an elevator or something? No, not an elevator. I don't know. That is a shame though. That does ruin my engine efficiency a bit. It's not the end of the world. But it is a shame. In terms of balance, she's actually pretty balanced. In terms of flash fire chance... Oh, hold on. We're using cordite currently. Flash fire chance, 7%. Yeah. That is acceptable. Increased HE. You know what? We dropped the radio. That gives me room. That would be fun. That would be fun too. The game refuses to give me fun stuff today, though. So let's play it safe, get some barbets, and bring the flash fire chance down even further. Okay, so we have torpedoes. We have a 6-inch battery, 2 guns, 2 5-inchers on each side, and then 2 triple 10-inchers as the main armament. And she will be called the... I don't know. Do we have that name yet? Let me check. No. The Utrecht class. Named after a province and city in the Netherlands. In terms of... Oh, she is very expensive. Oh, no, not even that expensive. Although, more expensive than any other heavy cruiser built so far. Let's start building 4. Is that acceptable? Yeah. Yeah, that's acceptable, I think. Those are acceptable numbers. Right. Without much further ado, looks like the invasion is over there. But well, you know, it's things like that that make the game fun. Fun memories. Okay, they bloody heard me. They heard me, and now Korea is at war with me. I jinxed it. Southern China has been taken. Oh, awesome. Now, this fleet moved to the invasion zone. I don't think there are any Norwegian ships out and about, so that's fine. We pretty much control there as well. Korea, we are at war with you, eh? 2 heavy cruisers, but yeah, you're being attacked. Are you being attacked? No. You just have 2 provinces, that's all. Korean fleet is moving. We should be able to intercept them, although the 2 cruisers that I have here are being retrofitted as we speak, which is annoying. Still, this fleet here should be, especially if I combine it with these 2 heavy cruisers, leave 1 destroyer at home. Yeah, that should be more than enough firepower to deal with... Oh, hello. Norway! What are you doing here? Oh, how cute. Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be easy, right? Right? let's not jinx it now. Fingers crossed. As a ground invasion from Sweden, well, the Swedish territories, is being launched into Norway as well. Excellent. Alliance with the Austro-Hungarian Empire? No, I'm against that. We're attacking something. Honestly, I can't read it, but I think it's a convoy. Yeah. Owie. Okay, yeah. Putting some pressure on there. Can I launch Northern Norway? I don't have the naval power for that yet. But if I move this secondary fleet towards Narvik, I should be able to. And then I can proudly announce I cut the iron route. No, wait, wrong war. Where are those Korean ships? They're still over here. Okay. And that Norwegian task force is slowly moving back home. Okay. Yeah, no problem. We're gonna deal with Norway first, and then we're gonna switch our attention towards, well, Korea, I guess. Well, of course, and Bulgaria here. Just in case. But we'll see about that. Let's hit the end turn and wait until something interesting happens. Okay. A couple of turns later, ladies and gentlemen, and Norway is ours. We've succeeded. And these 3 ships will go to Narvik. So Norway is gone. Of course, we are still at war with Bulgaria and Korea. Korea is being attacked by Spain, at least. Yeah, there is a Spanish battleship still. Holy. Spain, how many ships do you have? 1 battleship. Nice. Oh my god, Spain, that is so cool. You have 1 little island. I think that's all you have, right? No. You still get a colony as well. Yeah, still, good luck to you, Spain. Good luck to you. I'm gonna try to take Bulgaria. I think that would be very, very nice to have. We got the fleet power for it, so no worries. And after that, it's up to Korea. We're building 6 heavy cruisers, of course, and yeah, 2 of my ships got damaged in a skirmish against the 2 Norwegian ships that were coming home. It wasn't anything to write home about, so yeah, sorry, no recording of that. Most of my heavy cruisers are deploying in Asia to deal with Korea. However, there's something I want to check out. Something I need to check out. Something I saw pop up in one of the end turns. But I never saw that name before. Advanced Small Cruiser. How small? 4,000 tons? 3,000 tons? Okay. Yeah, that is pretty small. That is so small that this tower does not fit. Neither do you. Neither do you. Oh, you do. That is a very big tower for a very small hull. Please tell me you can't have a... Serious? That is a bit of a disappointment. Still, let's see what we can make of this, because this, you know, sometimes you get these kind of ships, and you're like, fun time has begun, folks. Fun time has begun. Are you center? No, you're not. Now you are. Are you still turn capable? Yes, you are. I know, we're gonna get a bit of a 4-weight offset while doing this. But it allows me to get a second turret there. Getting up to 4 turrets. 6 inches Mark IV. Holy shit, my 6-inch guns are Mark IV already. Huh, neat. No underwater torpedoes. We do have deck torpedoes if we want, but we don't really have a lot of room for that. Although, we could make the beam a bit wider, making her a bit more stable as we go. No, torpedoes are a bit of an issue on this hull. We can get a couple of 3-inchers, although not those. That is a lovely 2-inch position, though. So in essence, we got a light gunboat here. She's very cheap as well, 38 million. Of course, we haven't done anything with this section yet, and this is where the cost will go up. TNT, 2 powder. Still, less than 7. If we can get this built for less than 70 million, I'll be very happy. All right, what's the maximum armor you can have? 6-inch. Of course, you can't have that. Even 3-inch is pushing it. I mean, we can't even do something simple like this. Ooh. Let's go to oil. 80 million, so we're a bit over the weight that I had hoped we would get. Wait, a bit over the cost that I hoped we would get. We're still overweight. That doesn't really help. Geared turbines will save a bit of weight. Not enough. Well, enough to get this workable. I mean, in that regard, yeah. Okay. Is there any way we can save a lot of weight without removing the guns? I don't think so. Well, there is. lower the range a bit on these ships. Doesn't really help much. Nope. 1.1%. Come on. 0.9. Are you still capable of turning and firing? I think you are. 0.8. I can live with 0.8. Is that an acceptable name? I think I don't have that one yet. Yeah, the Friesland. Friesland class light gun cruiser. 100 million. Bit more expensive than I would have liked. Gonna build only a couple just for shits and giggles. In terms of tonnage, she's amongst the smallest of all ships. In terms of money, she is the most expensive light cruiser I ever made. That is a bit of a shame. As we hit the end turn and continue dominating Europe as the Netherlands. Wow, look who came out to play. The Bulgarian destroyer fleet is trying to stop my naval invasion, folks. This is awesome. This is the first battle of the episode. And I am eager. Let's form two battle lines. One of heavy cruisers with the destroyers. One of the light cruisers. That will do. Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted already. Heavy cruisers will take a more defensive approach, please. 17 knots. Light cruisers. Tempted to go the other way, actually, with you. But let's not. Let's keep the fleet. Let's keep the fleet together. So what are we facing? Heavy torpedoes, of course, with a range of 8.5 kilometers. Yeah, these are the big destroyers. There are also some smaller ones, these ones. 7-kilometer range. Okay. Something to keep an eye out for. Right full rudder. We are in torpedo range, ladies and gentlemen. Torpedoes have been fired. What was your target? I can't see it. Probably not the heavy cruisers. Heavy cruisers that need to turn off your torpedoes. Light cruisers continue to turn. Turn away. Heavy cruisers, turn. Come on, sweethearts. Heavy cruiser's turn is going according to plan. Okay. My light cruiser fleet is starting to hammer the enemy destroyers now from this distance. Oh my god, you fired like already? No. That's just a reload. Okay, you guys all fired, but all good. All good, all good. Stop that little guy there. what he's doing, but I don't like that course. My god. My ships are just unable to score a hit. Well, they are scoring a hit, of course, but they're not really hitting anything serious. Fire my torpedoes at that second destroyer. Come on, sweethearts. Torpedo. My torpedoes are out. Something sinks, and torpedo hit on the enemy destroyer there. Activate torpedo avoidance on the cruiser fleet as they turn back on themselves. That's it, that's it, that's good, that's good, that's good. This destroyer is done for. Target the next one. So far we dodged the torpedoes, but this one is gonna be an issue, I feel. You detach. For manual control. Slow down. You stop dodging. Go back into line. Alright. My destroyer is getting hammered, but hey, I really don't care. Not much anyway. That's sad though. You and you. Lock your torpedoes and fire them if you can. You return to formation, please. Torpedoes out, torpedoes out. But also torpedoes inbound, and those are gonna hit. Oh, a dot torpedo hit. Okay, that's fine. That torpedo attack, good. We are hitting the enemy, but we're not really doing damage currently, which is really annoying. It's going well, the fight. Don't get me wrong, but it's slow progress, really. Ah, damn it! Zwanenburg, what are you doing? Hey, you muppet! Why did you turn that way? Did not see that in time. Ah, that's unfortunate. Really unfortunate. Same with this guy. Why are you here? You're supposed to rejoin the form. Bloody hell. Manual control. Come about. Okay, thank God that destroyer is gone. That was a very dangerous destroyer in terms of positioning. And now we can continue to put some pressure on the enemy. With 2 enemy destroyers being hit hard currently. Most of their torpedoes used up. Shame about my destroyer, but honestly, I want to build new ones anyway. Lock a torpedoes and open fire. I mean, we have them, might as well use some. If nothing else, to stop the enemy charge from coming in. Ooh, unlucky there, mate. Very unlucky. Emperor August Nero is down. Okay, there we go. A job done. Should have retreated to destroyers, couldn't be bothered, paid the price for it. Sorry. A Batavia class destroyer gone. However, we destroyed the enemy warships. Naval invasion is still in place. Good. That said, I am gonna send reinforcements over there. I'm gonna send 3 battle cruisers to Spain to reinforce there. Good. Good, 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 good. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, 3 more turns, and then Bulgaria is mine. They have no more chances to stop me. This was their one opportunity, and they failed. And there we have it, folks. Bulgaria is mine. Dutch Bulgaria. I like the sound of that. I'm deploying my fleet back to Constantinople, however... You 4 go to Varna. You 3 to Burgas. Heraclea. And last but not least... Okay. So that is sorted. That war is over. We are making a lot of money currently during the war. That is good. We have 1 battleship here and 4 heavy cruisers. I am contemplating attacking, but the enemy has 1 battleship as well. 1 versus 1 is tricky, but enemy has 2 heavy cruisers. We got a lot more heavy cruisers. The thing is, though, my battleship, it's an older one. Screw it, we're going in. We're gonna try to disable the Korean fleet and end that war with a single proper strike. What's the worst that can happen? Me losing a battleship in Asia. Yeah, sure. So what? Let's start building up a new proper dockyards. This is our chance, after all. Research is looking good. Nothing to complain about. Did those cruisers get built yet? No. In that case, I'm going to deploy those in Asia as well. Batavia, please. Batavia is a very good spot for ships to spawn in. I think. So didn't China lose a bit of China? Oh yeah, southeastern China is taken now. Poor China. Oh, look at that. Is that the only port that they have? China, 2 ports, 6 provinces, yeah. If eastern China falls, then it will be the end of China. Cool. That is very interesting indeed. I don't think I can play an active role in that, unfortunately. Besides, I don't want to border the USA. Not just yet. And with a battle on the horizon, I'm gonna end today's episode, ladies and gentlemen. I thank you very much for watching. Join us next time in Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, when we hopefully defeat Korea. Until then, ladies, gentlemen, take care.